What if I told you that there's something hidden within you that controls every one of your decisions without you even realizing it? Something so powerful that it can make you invincible or condemn you to a life of regret. Most people choose to ignore it, but those who master it change their destiny forever. Do you want to discover what it is and how to turn it into your greatest advantage? Stay until the end, because this could transform your life. From the moment you open your eyes each morning, the world has already devised a plan to capture your attention. Social media, advertisements, entertainment, everything has been meticulously designed to keep you hooked, to fuel insatiable desires, and to plunge you into an endless cycle of momentary satisfaction that is never enough. Like pieces on an invisible chessboard, we are driven by external stimuli that distract us from what truly matters. But here's the big question. Are you really making your own decisions, or are you just following a script that others have written for you? Lust is not just a fleeting desire. It's a force that drains your energy and devours your potential. It's a fire that consumes without building, a trap disguised as a reward. Every time you give in to an uncontrolled impulse, you give away a piece of your power, the ability to steer your own life. We've been led to believe that the pursuit of pleasure is the ultimate goal of existence, when in reality, it is a carefully crafted strategy to make us docile, predictable, and easily manipulated. The real challenge is not avoiding desires, but learning to master them before they master you. Will you remain a puppet in the hands of stimuli designed to control you, or will you take the reins of your life and reclaim your freedom? Since ancient times, the greatest conquerors in history have understood an unbreakable truth. The greatest battle is not fought on fields of war, but within each individual. It is not about subjugating lands or imposing authority over others, but about exercising supreme control over oneself. Alexander the Great expressed it clearly. To conquer oneself is the greatest of victories. And he was right. Those who learn to govern their desires, their thoughts, and their impulses become the architects of their own destiny and the absolute masters of their lives. But the path to self-mastery is arduous and challenging. The mind is a constant battlefield where opposing forces struggle for control. Our most primitive impulses tempt us with promises of instant pleasure, whispering that we should surrender to momentary gratification without thinking about the consequences. They trap us in the illusion of satisfaction, but ultimately leave us empty, caught in a cycle that seems impossible to escape. However, within each of us burns a spark of greatness, a force capable of breaking these chains and defying the inertia of weakness. We are not destined to be slaves to our basest instincts. We have the power to transform that energy into a powerful tool for self-discipline, creation, and excellence. The key lies in the direction we give to our impulses. Those who learn to control and channel them not only free themselves from their destructive influence, but also turn them into fuel to reach their highest potential. It is not immediate pleasure that will lead us to greatness, but the ability to resist temptation, to look beyond the moment, and to build a future with purpose. The question is, are you willing to take control and shape your own destiny? Although lust may seem like a destructive force, in reality, it holds immense potential to propel our dreams. The key is to redirect that energy toward constructive goals, with discipline and an iron will. As we learn to master these impulses, a sense of mental clarity takes hold of us, as if a dense fog lifts and everything begins to align perfectly. With this renewed lucidity, we make decisions with astonishing precision, discover opportunities where others only see obstacles, and most liberating of all, we break the invisible chains of our own desires. Imagine waking up every morning with such deep clarity that no doubt or distraction could steer you off course. A life where, as you open your eyes, you feel that every decision you make brings you one step closer to those dreams that most people only dare to imagine. That life, so full of purpose and direction, is not a myth or a utopia. It is within reach of those bold enough to conquer themselves. While many remain trapped in an endless cycle of fleeting pleasures that only leave them with a void of regrets, you are different. You are not one of those who settle for whatever life hands them. You are someone who seeks more, much more. You want to achieve what others consider unattainable, to conquer what others think is impossible. But that conquest will not come by chance or luck. The real challenge begins today, right now, as you face the most formidable enemy, yourself. The only barrier between your dreams and reality is the control you achieve over yourself. And only when you dare to master yourself completely will absolute power be yours. 1. Recognize your deepest desires. The next time an impulse arises, take a conscious pause and ask yourself, does this desire bring me closer to the life I want, or does it pull me away from my highest goals? 2. Master the art of saying no. Every time you reject a fleeting temptation, you build an inner strength that brings you closer to true freedom without constraints. 3. Cultivate patience. In a world that urges us to seek immediate gratification, remember that the most valuable things in life are forged with time, effort, and sacrifice, not with quick fixes. 4. Define a clear and firm purpose. When you have a deep reason that connects you to your greatest goals, resisting impulses becomes an act of power, not sacrifice. Mastering lust not only redefines your personal life, but also shapes every corner of your existence, your relationships, your career, your projects, and your well-being. When you control your desires, you make decisions that align deeply with your most authentic values and most ambitious goals, without being swayed by fleeting temptations or momentary distractions. Remember, whoever conquers lust conquers everything else. If you own your desires, you own your life and your destiny. Now ask yourself, are you ready to embark on this journey toward greatness? The choice is in your hands, and the time to act is now. If this content has been useful to you and you believe it can help others, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment with your opinion or experience, and activate the notification bell to get alerts every time we publish new content. Also, share this video with those you think might benefit from this message. Together, we can continue growing and learning. Until next time.